Okay, so I am going to put in 3 little aspirins in about, I'd say 4 tablespoons of water and let that dissolve. As you can see, it starts to dissolve right away. I think I'm going to put a couple more. 3 more. Aspirin has a anti-inflammatory property to it and anti-redness. As you can see, it starts to immediately dissolve. So I'm going to let that dissolve a little bit more. Grabbing for my cocoa. I forgot a spoon. And my honey. I'm just setting that down right here. I'm going to go ahead and open up my cocoa. As you can see, it smells so good. Start putting that in there. 2 big heaping spoonfuls. Start mixing that around. Getting the aspirin in there. This is way too much, of course. But it smells so good! Okay, it's beginning to cake up on me, which is good. We want it to start to solidify. See how it starts to look like cake batter? Now, you could do other mask just like this, but I like to add, I'm just going to set the spoon there, some honey. This one is made from mesquite blossom. Do some quick squirts. I'd say about 2 tablespoons full of honey. And mix that into the delicious mix. Gonna get a little watery. We might need to add, yeah, it's a little watery. I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add in 4 more tablets of aspirin. This stuff is so cheap. And instead of getting my spoon all mixed up, I'm going to add a big poof of cocoa powder and begin to mix that together. You want to get the uncoated aspirin if possible. If you don't have uncoated aspirin, you can soak a buffered coated aspirin in water and then peel the coating off. Put a bit more cocoa just to thicken it up. So this will be a moisturizing, anti-redness, and very humectant mask. But you want it thick so that it will stick to your face. So I'm going to leave it there, even though it doesn't look like it's completely mixed. That's the texture I want, and I'll be right back. So the mask has been mixed up, and I'm going to get my little foundation brush and begin applying to my face. It does smell good, and chocolate cocoa powder is full of antioxidants to help counteract free radical damage, and it just smells good. It was funny though, I had this cocoa powder in my cabinet for the kitchen, and both my husband and son thought it was chocolate milk mix. Surprise! I told them they could add some stevia to their milk if they wanted to make it taste more like chocolate milk, but they both abandoned the idea. Now my dog Shiloh, she obsesses over the smell, of course, because it's chocolate. And she wants to eat my face. It feels so good and rich and creamy. The honey is going to act as a natural humectant that's going to draw moisture to my face. The aspirin tablets, I think I ended up putting in 6 or 7 tablets. And I get those tablets of aspirin at the dollar store because $1 for this bottle. Come on. It's aspirin. And aspirin's a natural anti-inflammatory, pain reliever, and anti-redness agent. If you're allergic to it, of course, please don't put this on your face. I also have, ooh, drip. I have aspirin powder. It has caffeine in it, which will tighten up your skin and energize it. But I was looking more for a moisturizing effect tonight. So, of course, this mask makes enough for 14 people, the amount I mixed together. So, if you do a smaller amount, you can save yourself some money. But I get the honey at Costco, where it's the least expensive, because honey is pretty expensive now that the bees are endangered. I don't eat honey that's from mesquite, even though I should, because it's local and it'll help my allergies. I'm just really packing it on right there, as you saw. I just like frosted my cake. And I don't eat the honey because I don't like the bitter taste. I should, though. I should start really... It's not bitter, it's sweet, but to me it's not the same as clover honey. But if you go to Costco, you can get all your ingredients really inexpensive. Although aspirin is so much cheaper if you get it at like a dollar store, where they always have aspirin and it's cheap and uncoated. So this is one of the most relaxing do-it-yourself masks because of the odor. Just radiates this cocoa scent, which is so calming, and oh, I'm living for it. Okay, so I think I'm pretty coated. I have tons left, but that's okay. Just layering it on as thick as I can. I love a thick mask. And I will leave this on to dry. It'll start cracking, and then I will be back. So, as you can see, it begins to start to separate. Still smells delicious. Took about 20 minutes to cure. I was able to remove my nail polish, give myself a little manicure while I was sitting for this to wait. Now I'm going to take an exfoliating cloth, and I use this cloth. I know it's a little dingy, but it has a mesh on it. It helps remove the excessive cocoa powder. I'm going to go wash this off, and I'll be right back. I'm all washed and dried. And I absolutely love when you're washing it off, because you start with water and you start scrubbing. There's little beads of the aspirin still in the texture of the mask, so you're like actually exfoliating with the aspirin. And I really love this mask. You don't feel dry or tight. It's just a beautiful thing. I'm going to go ahead and put on some lip balm. I'm going to use this one from Josie Maran, the Argan Lip Treatment, in this little cute genie bottle. I use this one daily. At night I've been using the Agave by Bite lip mask. I'm also going to put some of this. This is my acne treatment. I know it sounds weird. Oil for acne? Huh? Seriously. I'm just gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rub my palms together and just press. Oh. It has no real odor, but it feels so good. I use the light one because it's meant for acne prone skin. Even though I know I'm so dry, I will add a moisturizer after this soaks in a bit more, but I even put it on my eyes. I just use the palms and I press gently, letting the skin get it. So that was my DIY mask with aspirin, cocoa, and honey. And I actually learned this one from my friend Kim at Kimmy Knits. She and I do a knitting channel together, but she taught me this mask. And I love it. I use it all the time. Love it! So, thanks for stopping by. This was Masks, DIY. And it ain't easy being green, but it sure is fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye.